What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trey Vlogs, and I'm back with another video. Today, if you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Also, if you're new, follow me on Instagram, Trey Vlogs / follow me on TikTok, Trey Vlogs 27, and also follow me on Twitter, Trey Vlogs _. Alright, so without being said, let me get into today's video. Alright, so today's video is gonna be how I got. Today's is gonna be story time. How I got catfish. Okay, now a lot of you guys probably be like, "What? What you mean? How do you get catfish?" I'm gonna get into all that. Okay, so this goes back to November 13th. It was November 13th, 2015. I was in the 9th grade, right? So I was I was a freshman in school, chilling. It was the summer break, and I ain't had nothing to do. I ain't had no plans. So I came across this girl, Instagram page, right? I'm just call her Gun Drop. I can't call it Gun Drop Instagram page, right? I came across her page. I liked her. I was like, bro, your page is fire. Remind you, she had like 200 some followers, and she had 10 likes on each post. I thought, you feel what I'm saying? I thought her page was talking about something. You feel what I'm saying? So, me being the kind of dude I am, me being thirsty. So this is what I did, bro. I took my chance. I shoot my shot for a living, right? So I took my chance, and so I texted on Instagram, right? Remind you, I ain't know what was gonna happen. I ain't know that I was gonna get a response back. I ain't know that she gonna leave me on scene. I ain't know nothing. I thought she was gonna ghost me. You feel what I'm saying? So this would be interesting. So 5 days later, all right, you feel me? 5 days later, 5 days later, bro, she ended up texting me. She ended up texting me like she said, "Hey," that's all she said. She said, "Hey." I said, "How?" Now I was in the 9th grade, right? She was like in the 11th grade. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? So I was like, I was like, "Hey." No, she was like, "Hey," and then I said, "Hey," and then she was like, "What you?" And then she was like, "Why you text me?" And I said, "I text you because you beautiful. Lord. I seen your pictures. I fuck with your page. So that's the reason why I texted." She was like, "What?" So I was like, we texting and shit. I was like, "You want to hang out?" She was like, she gotta do shit. She always hitting me with the she gotta do shit. You feel what I'm saying? Every time I be like, "Do you want to FaceTime?" She be like, "No, she gotta clean her room." She just make up shit. I don't want to cuss, but be careful, man. Be careful out there who you talk to, man, because people always don't say who they is. Like they don't always turn out to be who they say they are. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. So I just like I just want to see your pretty face. You feel what I'm saying? I just want to, even if we can't meet, we can FaceTime. I'm like, what's the point of talking if we not finna FaceTime? People who talk on a regular basis end up FaceTime or calling on the phone. So I was like, this was really got interesting. I was like, "Do you want to call on the phone?" She was like, "No, I'm with my mom right now." I'm like, "You always telling me, you always say you with your mom. You always use an excuse." I'm like, "What's up with that? Every time I ask you to FaceTime, every time do I ask you, do you want to call, you say you with your mom." So me thinking, bro, I'm like, something not right. Either did she lying to me or she don't want to talk to me. Those are the only two things I can think of. So, I tried it the next day. I'm like, "Hey, I ain't trying to bother you and whatever." You feel what I'm saying? I was like, you want to talk? And then she was like, "Yeah, we could talk." We go back to texting. We go back to texting. She was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Good." I'm like, "Shit, this texting ain't going nowhere." I'm like, I've been knowing you 2-3 weeks. We should be able to call, not meet up, but at least call. I was like, we should call. It's been 2, 3 weeks and I'm still texting you. I want to call you. You know what I look like. I know what you look. I think, I'm not being sarcastic, but I seen your page, right? That's you. But my opinion, I'm looking at your page. My thing is, I want to see how you look in person. Like, is that really you on the page, or you lying about who you say you are? So this one get interesting, right? So she kept telling me, I kept calling. She always tell me why, bro. Tell me why she always declined the call. Every time I try to FaceTime her, gun drop decline the call. So I'm like, broski, what? You keep on declining the call. Either you lying about who you saying you is, or shit, I don't know. But anyway, man, this way when it got interesting. So man, I just left it alone for like at least 1 or 2 days. So after I left it alone, man, 2 days, 3 days later, she calling me. You feel what I'm saying? She calling me. She texted me. She was like, do you wanna talk? I'm like, look, man, if we texting, I wanna text. I wanna see you on the phone. Even if I'm not face to face, I wanna see you on the phone and see if that's really you, because you feel what I'm saying? I came across your page. Like I said, you gotta be, like I told you before, bro. You have to be careful, because the grass isn't always green on the other side. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta be cautious. You gotta be mindful, because people aren't always who they say they are. You feel what I'm saying? This girl was beautiful. She had a beautiful ass profile. You feel what I'm saying? She was pretty. Like the pictures, she was that good looking. You feel what I'm saying? She was that good looking. But see, me being like us dudes and me being thirsty, we try to holler at who we want to. We try to holler at who we try to get at. You feel what I'm saying? Like it just we being thirsty, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, man, you're gonna end up getting your heart broke. So alright. So yeah, man, I'm like, can I call you? Can I text? Can I call you? I'm like, forget the texting. Remind you, man. How I found out she was a catfish, man. Man, as soon as I got on the phone, bro, when she answered the phone, bro, for one, bro, she didn't even look like she looked on her picture, bro. She was built like a polar bear, bro. She was built like a bear. And I was like, yo, and on her picture, bro, she had an ass, bro. And she was light-skinned on her picture. Remind you when I FaceTimed the bro, I got catfish, bro. One, she looked like a polar bear. She looked like a bear. Two, in the picture, she was skinny. When I FaceTimed her, she looked like a big old bear. Like she was obese, bro. I was like, bro, what? And then three, she was dark-skinned, but on her picture, she was light-skinned. On her picture, she had long hair. But on the phone, bro, she didn't even have hair. She was bald. She looked like a cave woman, bro. Bro, what? Yeah, man. I mean, me being me, man, I was being thirsty. But let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. People who aren't always who they seem. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. You feel what I'm saying? If you gonna hop down on something, at least be curious, bro. Because this lady had 200 followers. I was blinded by the bigger picture. Me knowing that she was a catfish, bro, I ain't know, man. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't know. Like I said, I'm just being thirsty, trying to, you feel what I'm saying? Trying to hop down on something. You did, but at the end of the day, man, I was disappointed. Because I thought I was dating a baddie. But turns to find out she built like a bear. You feel what I'm saying? She was obese. Not talking about her, but gun drop. If you're watching this video, I fuck with you. But I really don't. I'm really not cool with how you just tried to play me. Really play yourself. Because any normal smart person would have knew you was a catfish. People get catfish all the time, bro. It happens. People get catfish every single day. But the thing is, man, be yourself. You feel what I'm saying? People like you more when you be yourself. Be yourself, man. Look at me. I'm a big dude, but I got on weight. But you think I'm finna go catfish and be somebody else? Hell no. I'm finna be myself, bro. I'm finna be Trey. Because God, that's what God made me to be, is myself, not nobody else on this world. There's no way in the world I would want to be somebody else. I want to be myself. I want to go as a content creator as myself. I don't want to look at nobody else's success. I want to look at my success. All right, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed this short story time. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. You know, you feel what I'm saying? Run that page up. We had 73 followers on 71 followers on Instagram. Username Trey Vlog / You feel what I'm saying? Without that being said, love y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video. Peace. I'm out. Oh, and also you make sure you follow 404 Dreamworks too. His link gonna be his YouTube channel gonna be in the description. Make sure you go follow him, show him some love. But it's your boy Trey Vlogs, and I'm out. Peace.